Looking back on our time here, we'll remember the experience of being part of it.
This experience can be split into countless moments, often shared and sometimes small, always different.
Collectively, these moments have changed us. We arrived nervous but eager, and immediately together in this, although we probably didn't realise it at first. Since then, we've had sleepless nights, late nights, and even later nights. Early mornings, long afternoons, long summer days. We've made friends, made best friends, and friends for life, with who we have learned, loved, comforted, challenged, and played.
We have laughed hard, worked hard, tried our hardest, and lived even harder. Fiercely proud to be a part of this family, with its unbreakable spirit and determination to succeed.
We will move on from here with bigger minds and even bigger hearts, with incredible stories and bright futures. It has been worth every minute. Our moments in this place, Loughborough University, have been unforgettable.
Good afternoon and welcome. Please be seated. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our graduating students and to your family and friends, whether you're joining us online or here in person. Welcome to our amazing staff, both those on the stage and those working diligently behind the scenes. All our staff contribute to our outstanding education and student experience, whether their role is in keeping our learning environments clean and safe, ensuring you have access to the facilities you need, inspiring you through their teaching, or today, making sure you all line up in the correct order. I'm sure you would like to join me and extend a big thank you to them on your behalf. And also a warm welcome to our esteemed civic and honoured guests, including Vice Lord Lieutenant Colonel Richard Herward. We're also joined today by the Mayor of Charnwood, Councillor Dr. Julie Bradshaw, and her Mayoress Julie Ellerbeck. I'm also delighted to welcome to this ceremony our Honorary Graduand, Adam Peaty, and our University Medalist, Jonathon Riall. I'm Professor Nick Jennings, the Vice-Chancellor and President of Loughborough University. I would like to begin today's ceremony by saying how proud I am of you, our graduating students. Earning a degree from a prestigious university like Loughborough is an outstanding accomplishment. You should feel immensely proud of your achievement. While you share this experience with all of your classmates today, do not take it for granted. As you wait to walk across the stage today, take a moment to reflect on your hard work and your achievement. You deserve this moment of celebration. You will hear more from me later in this ceremony, but for now, it's my absolute pleasure to declare open this congregation for the conferment of awards. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, I present students from the School of Sport, Exercise and Health Sciences for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Jessica Warner Judd. Jared Acton. Nehal Al-Sharif. Denise Del Lago. Buket Engin. Jyoti Ghoshai. James Haley. Benjamin Jerome. Yeonsu Lee. Hongyun Lee. Kerry Rosenthal. Sean Rowlands. Katarina Rutger. Jessica Scott. Jonah Thomas. Shinpu Wang. Paul Young. Kaishi Zhao. Ganetsu Sekomai. Matthew Lamb. For the degree of Master of Science in Applied Sport Performance Analysis, Santiago Alvarez Barbosa. Yashwant Ashok Kumar. Joshua Beeston. Thomas Atherton. Joshua Beeston. George Bush. Rodrigo Chavez Mendes Calisto. Alexander Day. Ryan Gamble. Kartik Hari Haran. Patrick Harvey. Christian Hinev. George Hyde. Rachel Kelly. Maciej Kulbatsky. Oliver Moulton. Amy Peacham. James Pidcock. Stephanie Puxty. Caitlin Robber. Stephen Samuel. Poppy Schofield. Connor Stenson. Callum Stevens. Jaden Trubshaw. Isabel Wixie. In clinical exercise physiology, Matthew Armstrong. Christian Chadikun. Kaveen Dharani Rahun. Swati Jayaraj. Charlotte Johnson. Jasmine Liu. Rida Ne Mullah. Benjamin Stokes. Piper Rose Tatum. Ella Tomset. Da Hui Wee. Ka Yung Yi. Callum Young. In education with qualified teacher status in mathematics, Ethan Barnes. In education with qualified teacher status in physical education, Darcy Arrowsmith. Thomas Gillette. Eden Hill. In musculoskeletal sports science and health, Omar Abu Nasser. Brooke Cresswell. Shraddha Dharmnaska. Sean Farron. Shweta Indulkar. Min Ji Kim. Priyanka Ekshasega. Hannah Hal Rahimi. Royston Milton. Mahima Nair. Tanvi Pangal. Arman Rasuli. In Physiology and Nutrition of Sport and Exercise, Deep Advani. Kirti Agarwal. Katie Atkins. Raphael Oret. Lek Bora. Sanika Chowdhury. Joel Clark. Thomas Cottis. Claudia Exposito Alonso. Zara Ford. Harvey Ford. Matthew Friend. Lauren Greaves. Law Henabalka. Hisham Hafiz. Faye Harper. Max Holgate. Laura Kutikova. Henry Lyons. Mia Mystery. Alicia Naki-Beal. Mizuki Nishikawa. Melanie Partington. Jeffin Raju. Daniel Riley. Molly Sadler. Grace Shorrock. Anastasia Short. Victoria Smith. Anna Street. Hannah Trotman. Neil van Queilenberg. Chloe Vickers. Kavan Walker. Tamara Walker. Nina Warrington. Orgawana Zamzami. In Psychology of Sport and Exercise, Emily Borthwick. Ryan Peden. Lakshmi Ravori. In Social Science Research, Sport and Exercise Science, Rory Hudson. Kun Hung Wong. In Sport and Exercise Psychology, Alicia Ahir. Alana Aubrey. Megan Allen. Rebecca Argent. Lucy Balmer. Grace Beatty. Divit Bhargava, Molly Blizzard, Jared Bouch, Joshua Bonnet, Dominic Buckle, Melissa Causa, Lily Darling, Charlotte Dashwood, Leo Demetriou, Imogen Danda, Eloise Dickerson, Callum Dickens, Jodie Dodds, Sophie Goodman, Alatakshi Gosain, Maisie Hamilton, Lucy Handford, Joseph Hicklin, Sarnia Jane, Scarlett Kent, Mikolai Kozmitsky, Ida Lassing, Lucy Leonard, Anirudh Lotlika, Chelsea Malt, Ankita Nadkarni, Tejasvi Nijap, Parijat Parimal, Harshita Painakalapati, Megan Payne, Staley Putnam, Shania Robber, Dervla Rowe, Benjamin Savage, Lois Shackleton, Yashika Shinde, Bailey Smith, Caitlin Smith, Lewis Stone, Shivam Talreya, Zitan, Ganesh Varadkar, Shreya Vedak, Shreya Vivek, Esvea von Popovsky, Maisie Wallace, Matthew Wigglesworth, Mohammed Zehan, from the School of Science, from the Department of Computer Science, for the degree of Master of Science in Artificial Intelligence, Ojeshwa Sharma. From the School of Architecture, Building and Civil Engineering, for the degree of Master of Science in Low Energy Building Services Engineering, Mudassir Khan. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of students for this part of the ceremony.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to introduce our Honorary Graduate, Adam Peaty, OBE. Yeah, that does deserve a round of applause. Adam is without doubt a superstar of world swimming, winning 44 gold, 9 silver and 4 bronze medals, making him the country's most decorated swimmer. He is an Olympic, world and European champion and Commonwealth champion, and the only swimmer in history to hold all major global championships at the same time. Adam has also held the top 20 fastest 100-metre breaststroke times in history. What makes these achievements even more special is that, according to Adam's family, he was afraid of water when he was young. Even with that early show of grit and determination that would embody later on in his career, Adam overcame his nerves and joined his local swimming club, embarking on an aquatic journey that would change his life and the face of British swimming. Adam started his journey at a small club in Uttoxeter called Dove Valley, before moving to the City of Derby Swimming Club at 14 years old, where he began being coached by Mel Marshall, a former Olympic swimmer, Loughborough College and Loughborough University alumna, and Loughborough University honorary graduate. Now, it's at this point that I should probably point out I was one of Mel's lecturers over at the college. Now, I don't want to take all the credit, but so in all seriousness, the coach-athlete relationship is the cornerstone of success for every athletic career. And seeing how Mel and Adam worked together over the years was just such a pleasure to watch, both in terms of their development, breaking so many records and smashing glass ceilings along the way. Adam's progression from regional to national standard happened in 2012, where he claimed his first national medals. His journey to world level, like his swimming, was fast. He announced his global presence, winning gold and silver in the Commonwealth Games in 2014. He secured the first world record the next month in the European Championships in the 50 breaststroke, smashing a time that had been held for 5 years. 2 years later, at Rio 2016 Olympic Games, he broke his own world record for the 100-metre breaststroke, bringing home the first gold medal by a male British swimmer in 24 years. In 2017, he moved his training base to swim full-time here at Loughborough. I'm definitely biased, but I do think that Loughborough's world-class sporting ecosystem, we'd like to think, gave him just that little extra inspiration, and it certainly seemed that way when he broke the 50-metre breaststroke title at World Championships in 2017, breaking his own world record twice along the way. This is just incredible. He became the first swimmer ever to go sub 26 seconds. And when the world was plunged into chaos throughout the COVID pandemic, as we knew it, life changed and sport was no exception. Athletes had to find ways to innovate. They had to maintain their training for major championships. And with the Tokyo Olympic and Paralympic Games on the horizon, nobody was sure how performances could be impacted. For Adam, this period of time was also marked by the birth of his son, George. He's described being a father and inspiring his son as his most important job. He certainly did just that in the Tokyo Games in 2021, when he again claimed the 50-metre breaststroke gold, becoming the first British swimmer in history to retain his Olympic title. He also set a new world record on the way to winning gold as part of the mixed 4x100 relay team. The following year in Birmingham at the Commonwealth, he took gold again in the 50, a victory that now meant he'd won gold every 50 and 100-metre event at senior international level. Adam's personal accomplishments in the pool are truly phenomenal, but in line with our university values, where we strive to be an inclusive organisation, one of the areas that Adam has spoke passionately about is his support for mental health. His honest accounts of the toll that at times being an elite athlete has served to encourage others in seeking support, and this is a real credit to Adam. He's passionate about inspiring the next generation, and in 2019, he launched his AP race clinics to teach young swimmers how to race and to set up annual AP Race London international meets to help aspiring swimmers on their path to success. What a fabulous legacy. After the Tokyo Olympics, Adam decided to take some time out from the pool, and he set himself a new challenge as a contestant on the 2021 series of Strictly Come Dancing. He did sadly miss the Glitter Ball trophy, probably the only thing you have missed in a glittering career, but he did prove he had more than a few impressive dance moves in his repertoire. And the following year, he was also awarded an OBE in the New Year's Honours List, just 5 years after being made an MBE. He published his debut book, The Gladiator Mindset, drawing on experiences from the world of elite sport. His book shows how we can break self-imposed limits that hold us back and cultivate a mindset for achievement. Adam's motto is better than yesterday. It is an adage he's certainly lived by over the years as he's won medal after medal, swam faster than ever and smashed British, European and world records. It is an inspiration to all of us. Vice-Chancellor, it is my honour to present to you and the whole university in recognition of his outstanding contribution to swimming and the world of sport, Adam Peaty, for the degree of Doctor of the University Honoris Causa.
Thank you, Joe. So, by virtues of the powers vested in me as Vice-Chancellor of this university, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of the University Honoris Causa. Many congratulations, Adam.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Yeah.
Well, that was a very long introduction, but amazing. Thank you for doing such a great job at such a long career, especially spent in Loughborough University, which has been my home, for over 14 years. I'm deeply grateful and humbled to accept this honorary award from Loughborough University today. It's truly a privilege to be standing in front of you all after 14 years that have flown by since I first walked through the doors of this campus. I thank all the people responsible for helping me along the way, from being an amateur athlete to now a world record holder. The impact this university and its people have had on my career is huge and shall never be understated. Congratulations to all of you who are graduating today. I'm sure you'll feel proud, but also a little bit afraid of what comes next. My advice is to always seek the best possible version of yourself, continually find happiness every single day, and to challenge, then conquer the things which make you uncomfortable. You must never accept mediocrity. There may be times in your life that you'll feel like you are failing, but staying true to the people around you and the values that you live by, I promise success will show itself to you. I'll never forget the time that I've spent here, and I don't think any of you will either. Somehow this place manages to grip you either emotionally or physically. I'm pretty sure I'll never forget returning home from morning training and seeing all the freshers still coming home. So with that in mind, cherish the memories you have made here, because certainly I have. Thank you again.
Vice-Chancellor, I continue to present students from the School of Sport, Exercise and Health Sciences. For the degree of Master of Science in Sport Biomechanics, Anita Andrew. Maura Kulturatu Maurice. Aryan Een Majani. Larland Esterheiser. Aymeric Feyfant. Thomas Hagley. Tak Lau. Emma Maris. Leah Mackenzie. Joshua Mortensen. Afra Sutherland Howard. Zhuwarun Wang. Rui Jia Yu. In sport management, Kevin. Samuel Ashley Taylor. May Ao Young. Shrikant Balaji. Siddhant Bhav Nani. Ardit Border. Jules Bradshaw. Joshua Cardozo. Utsav Chader. Shungmin Cho. Katie Chopra. Filippo Del Brenner. Tanvir Deodar. Jessica Eadsforth Yates. Shantam Gawash. Shindy Gu. Matthew Haynes. Bingyang He. Callum Henderson. Luke Holland. Xinyi Huang. Tingla Ijam. Gokul Aya. Vedant Jadav. Sanjay Jayan. Ken Joseph. Goolanchi Lee. Daishang Liu. Yilin Liu. Roberto Lopez Lorente. Cameron Main. Saga Rajmuda. Nimish Mandira Utaya. Part Manjreka. Ardit Mehtar. Benjamin Moore. Mohammed Mustaq Ahmed Nawadi. Hirsch Nawani. Alfonso Oliveira de Almeida. Devayush Parikh. Jung Suk Park. Hardik Patel. Lokesh Patil. Jiwei Pei. Prithvi Pillai. Erin Proctor. Rodrigo Puente Moreno. Skandar Ramaswamy. Matthew Rice. Payal Rora. Nisha Shenai. Anoop Smiles. Benjamin Suter. Jiashen Tang, Mohammed Tariq, Param Varindani, Yiqi Wang, Yuting Wang, Samuel Wiggins, Wang Xia, Yiming Xu, Shadul Zanka, Serjian Yang, Xiao Xuan Zhuang. In sport management, politics and international development, Ho Yung An, Madeline Arthur, Hamza Atout, Charlie Blake, Abhishek Dhanashekhar, Nam Gu, Ashna Kidakurt Buten, Katrine Kurza, Siam Khan, Hiye Kim, Norahiro Kubo, Yik Kwok, Jiawei Li, Shardan Nahari, Adam Orchiston, Zerchiyan Hung, Eloise Pasquale, Megan Power, Harry Rawlins, Takaharu Suzuki, Zehua Tang, Yubo Zhao, in strength and conditioning, Gabriel Anim, Jing Fun Cheng, Ethan Bird, Chloe Croft, Adam Crossman, Matthew Curry, Samuel Finney, Gabrielle Gigal, Shu Ching Goong, Caitlin Hartshorn, James Hewison, Freya Hilmastottir, Yuling Ho, Eloise Jones, Max Jones, Tae Woong Kim, Stanley Langmead, Jibo Lee, Susie McCartney, Sophie Mason, Sophie Newell, Joshua Nye, Vaibhav Pant, Sang-hoon Park, Lal Pratap Singh, Neve Quaid, Nathan Quinlan. Shivani Ranjit. Nathan Redmond. Alea Rossignol. Daniel Ryland. Alfonso Sanchez Martins Batista. Marios Sardalos. Neet Shah. James Smith. Samuel Solomon. Madeline Westland. Evelyn Wright. Nern Gan Shuan. Ji Yun Yang. Alexander Zashura. For the postgraduate certificate in sport management, Jani Gutker. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences, Somtachukwu Okpalauko. In Psychology, Rabia Bati. Jessica French. Go. Tudor Simmons. In Sport and Exercise Psychology, Patrick O'Connell. In Sport and Exercise Science, Drew Walford. Jessica Atkinson. Nadav Cohen. Nathan Palmer. Licia McCutcheon. Luke Cole. Edward Curran. Dylan Chandra. In Sports Science, Coaching and Physical Education, Ben Edwards. For the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Certificate in Education Secondary, Reese Malone. Hannah Vaughan Wright. Sophie Willis. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of students from the School of Sport, Exercise and Health Sciences.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, partnership is crucial to the success of so much we do here at Loughborough University. Today, I am honoured to present to you an inspiring individual who, despite his demanding work elsewhere, has worked in collaboration with the university's Peter Harrison Centre for Disability Sport to deliver impactful results for the growth of triathlon within parasport. The university's strategy commits us to developing progressive partnerships that lead to innovation and meaningful change, as well as partnerships that support our students by providing them with opportunities for growth and improvement. Jonathon Riall, Head of Paralympics GB Performance Services, has been supporting the university to deliver on both for more than a decade. His work with the university began during his time at British Triathlon, where he was the key driving force for 18 years. He joined British Triathlon in 2005, starting his first role within 6 weeks of graduating. His attitude was to take every opportunity that came his way, and after just 6 months, he was made regional manager in the Midlands. 4 years later, in 2009, he was asked to lead a new para-triathlon programme and pathway, and it was this part of his role that connected him with the Peter Harrison Centre for Disability Sport. Once the Paralympic programme at British Triathlon had been created, Jonathon began preparing a team and developing their knowledge ahead of the sport's debut at the Rio Paralympic Games in 2016. His work with the centre brought together people with expertise on the human body, the specific impact of disability, and the sport of triathlon, and immersed them into a coaching team so that learning could be applied and tested in real time. The partnership between the two organisations had also provided opportunity for master's students and researchers to explore academic questions that have benefited the sport and created an effective competitive advantage. Jonathon's direct support for our students has often given their work greater exposure and influence. His support for one of our PhD students led their research influencing the International Triathlon Union to make a change to the water temperature policy and guidelines around wetsuit use. As preparations for Paris 2024 began, Jonathon moved into his current role as Head of Performance Services for Paralympics GB, where he focused on enhancing the support athletes receive for their mental health. For the Games in Paris, he successfully secured additional space within the Paralympic Village to establish the first ever team lounge dedicated to well-being. Owing to his influence and impact in the field of parasport, Jonathon was also named as Deputy Chef de Mission for the Games and was responsible for ensuring the specific needs of each sport, whether equipment, spaces, technology, or personnel, were effectively addressed, making it easy for each sport to deliver their plans when the Games started. His duties also included serving as the team's spokesperson and acting as a mentor and supporter to motivate and inspire the team while safeguarding the athletes' performances. The results were astounding. The team won 124 medals across 18 of the 19 sports they competed in. This included 8 more gold medals than they won in Tokyo and secured them a second-place finish in the medal table. Provost and Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I am honoured to present to you, for the award of University Medal, Jonathon Riall.
Jonathon, it gives me great pleasure to present to you, on behalf of Loughborough University, the University Medal. Very many congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done.
Vice-Chancellor, I present students from the School of Aeronautical, Automotive, Chemical and Materials Engineering. From the Department of Aeronautical and Automotive Engineering, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Marco Furlan Tassara. Francesco Fico. Harry Hay. Simran Singh Panesa. Thomas Walker. Connor Crickmore. Jack Pryor. For the degree of Master of Science in Automotive Engineering, Divit Barsker. Rachit Bhatnagar. Aldo Jipali. Gamlak Shage Jinadasa. Jai Kanjani. Milos Paichin. Darshan Patil. Rahul Rajesh Tampi. Rohan Rao. Shriman Shiva Kumar. James Tempest. Avnish Tikotka. Pratmesh Veti. Jodia Vijaya. For the degree of Master of Engineering in Aeronautical Engineering, Rosie Leishman. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Aeronautical Engineering, Amber Dodd. Christian Ifarshe. Huzaifa Mohammed. Zohaib Najam. Abu Bakr Shabir. Oliver Bobrovsky. In Automotive Engineering, Nitesh Das. Stefan Ogaro. Ewan Topley. Zach Sadler. For the Certificate of Higher Education in Automotive Engineering, Thomas Creedon. Mac Mackenzie. From the Department of Chemical Engineering, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Basma Bushra. Mattia Favel. Yang Yang. Adnan Chakra. Adam McKinley. For the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Chemical Engineering, William Dolby. Jennifer Carlita. Sajad Momin. Kobe Owuso. Alok Patok. Aaron Taylor. In Advanced Chemical Engineering with IT and Management, Mohammed Bhatti. Abin Kurian. Shibin Matthew Varghese. Mohammed Zaid. In Biomedical Engineering, Andy Armissa. Cara Buchholz. Anna Mueller. Priya Tarshini Palanivelu. In Biotechnology, Tarshini Loganathan. For the degree of Master of Engineering in Chemical Engineering, Harry Morgan. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Chemical Engineering, Rodri Bayliss. Billy Grubb. Tiani Nana Yakara. Chinanza Nwosu. From the Department of Materials, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Stefan Calvert. Chung-Shi Jing. Aravind Kundumani Janathan. Leah Williams. For the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Materials Science and Engineering, RDT Pandey. In Engineering, Advanced Materials Science, Cesar Pelivan. In Polymer Science and Engineering, Nicholas McTurnan. For the degree of Master of Engineering in Materials Science and Engineering, Imrose Mahmood. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Bioengineering, Hallie Tai. Philip Henderson. Peter Ratchkoff. In Biomaterials Engineering, Sophia Sama. Dominic Hamer. In Materials Science and Engineering, Cameron Wallace Carville. Arjun Sahota. Michael Romero. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of candidates at this congregation.
Vice-Chancellor, you have now met all of the graduands being presented to you at this ceremony. and the moment has come for the formal conferment of degrees and other academic distinctions of Loughborough University. I therefore ask you to confer awards on all of those presented to you.
It's a pleasure to do so. By the authority vested in me, in accordance with the Royal Charter of Loughborough University, I confer degrees and other academic distinctions on all those presented to me at this ceremony. Congratulations to you, our new Loughborough University graduates. As you've seen, today is a day of celebration. You are now officially graduates of Loughborough University. As such, you have mastered the frontiers of knowledge in your discipline. Your studies have expanded your horizons and challenged you to your understanding of yourself and the world around you. You have learnt how to tackle complex problems, work creatively in multidisciplinary teams, and prioritise effectively. I hope that, along the way, you've also had plenty of fun. Perhaps you volunteered in an action project or participated in the Coaching and Volunteering Academy. Maybe you served as a student ambassador, competed in a sport for the university or your hall, or even launched your own business. However you spent your time, I hope you've created many lasting and happy memories. Loughborough's sector-leading education and student experience is why our graduates are in such high demand. Our employability rate is one of the highest in the country, and last year we were named the UK's top university for employer-student connections. However, today is also an opportunity to reflect. Think about the obstacles and the challenges you faced during your studies. Overcoming them took resilience and resolve. Your family and friends will have been alongside you every step of the way, listening to your troubles, giving you direction, picking you up when times were tough. So make sure you thank them generously. Although it's a long time ago, I still vividly remember my own graduation. Sitting where you are today, I was both excited and nervous. As the first member of my family to attend university, I didn't really know what lay ahead. I decided to pursue a PhD in a niche and largely unheard of area of computer science. That area was called artificial intelligence. Now, you might be thinking that's an incredibly foresightful choice and that I chose it because I could clearly see the potential for AI to transform society for the better. Alas, that wasn't the case. I chose this path because I was intrigued by the prospect of programming a computer to do clever things. 35 years later, I'm still fascinated by this challenge. Pursuing it has led me to collaborate with 500 co-authors from universities and companies around the world. It led me to be part of several tech startups and spend time advising governments and international organisations. Sometimes things worked. Our systems helped save lives in the aftermath of disasters, helped Team GB win Olympic medals in sailing, and demonstrated the impact of climate change in glaciers. However, sometimes things didn't go as planned. Papers were rejected, grants weren't funded, companies failed. Indeed, I was warned by several people not to waste my time on a subject that was doomed to fail. To navigate this journey, I had to be persistent and find creative ways to take things forward. Invariably, I did this together with my diverse set of research students and collaborators, and with the support of my friends and my family. It is this meandering path of opportunity and challenge that has led me to stand here before you today. Sitting in my own graduation, I would never have dreamt that one day I would have the honour of being a Vice-Chancellor. And to be honest, at that time, I probably wasn't entirely sure what one was in any case. For me, the education experience and opportunity that going to university provided was truly life-changing. I hope it is for you as well. I hope you leave with pride in Loughborough University. In the last year alone, we were awarded the highest possible accolade in the National Teaching Excellence Assessment: Gold for student experience, Gold for student outcomes, Gold overall. Only 5 other high-tariff institutions achieved this mark of distinction. Our students logged a staggering 115,000 hours of volunteering for sport and community action-based projects, helping the elderly avoid loneliness, encouraging young people to improve their digital skills by coding Lego robots, and working on conservation projects to improve the biodiversity in our town. Our research has also made the world fairer and greener. Our AFTRAC team established a global partnership to provide rural communities across Africa with solar microgrids and tailored tractors to increase both the crop yields and the incomes of smallholder farmers. We also enjoyed a truly remarkable summer of sport. Not only were we named Sports University of the Year by the Times and Sunday Times, but we had over 100 athletes and coaches participating in the Paris 2024 Olympics and Paralympics. With a total haul of 35 medals, Loughborough would have finished in the top 20 of both games if we were a country. Now, while these institutional achievements are certainly impressive, it's more important to me that you leave with confidence in yourselves, with a great network of lifelong friends, and with an ability to see challenges as opportunities. As Loughborough graduates, you should have the self-assurance to carve out your own path in the world. Remember, there are many ways to succeed, and each of you has the knowledge, the experience, and the can-do attitude to achieve great things. In so doing, you will join our global alumni and become leading writers, politicians, artists, scientists, journalists, sports stars, entrepreneurs, business leaders, and so much more. Some of their notable recent successes include Leslie Patterson's screenplay for the film All Quiet on the Western Front, winning 4 Oscars, Kieran McKenna securing Ipswich Town's promotion to the Premier League, although that's not going quite so well at the moment. Monica Popham winning the Sky Arts Landscape Artist of the Year. Alex Yee being nominated for this year's Sports Personality of the Year. And James Roberts' innovative neonatal incubator being used in Ukraine to save the lives of hundreds of babies. So you really do follow in the footsteps of greatness. Moreover, while today's graduation ceremony may feel like the last step in your Loughborough journey, it is not. We want your connection with this great university to endure a lifetime. So please engage with our Alumni Association. Stay in touch and tell us what you're doing. And come back and see us at one of the many alumni events we hold. We have a thriving global network of alumni. So whether your next steps keep you here in the UK or take you elsewhere, the chances are you'll never be too far away from another Loughborough graduate. In closing, I would like to recall the words of British conservationist and anthropologist Jane Goodall. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. With this in mind, be true to your values. Know what matters to you and do what excites you. Create your own path. Don't wait to fit in, and don't be afraid of detours in life's plans. Be proactive. Don't wait to be asked. Believe in yourself. Don't doubt your ability. Collaborate prolifically. Don't try and do things by yourself. You are embarking on a journey with the potential to change the world. Take opportunities. Break down barriers, seek out answers, support others generously, and have the courage to create a better future for us all. Thank you. And however you choose to mark this celebratory day, enjoy yourself. Thank you. Please stand.